Hey everybody, it's Meester Tweester. Well, Nintendo's E3 presentation should be coming very soon. And even though I did catch the Smash Switch reveal during the Nintendo Direct in March, I ended up procrastinating on making the video. I know YouTube has already been oversaturated with character wish lists, but I want to give my thoughts for documentation, and as a huge Smash fan. So, here are top 10 new characters I want to see in Smash Switch. One rule I'll make is just one character per series. Also, one of these is not a newcomer, but a returning character. I'll go over why I want them in, how I've liked their games, some moveset ideas, their likelihood of making it in, or discussing some complications. Inklings won't be on the list because, well, they're 99% likely to be playable, and with Splatoon being Nintendo's most popular IP after Smash 4 by far, they were a shoo-in anyway. Without further ado, here's my top 10. Number 10, Master Hand from Super Smash Bros. First appearance, Super Smash Bros. In 1999, and latest appearance as of June 12, 2018, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U 2014. Now, Master Hand is a bit of a stretch for a playable character, since he's also so large and he flies off the ground, but I believe it's possible to scale him down and make it work. There's never really been a playable character from the Super Smash Bros. Series, except for Mii Fighters, and since Master Hand has been a boss in every game, it would be a nice addition to the roster. It would also be fun to fly around the stage and act like the boss, and his powerful attacks and mobility could be balanced out by his large size and laggy moves. I'm not sure how he would take knockback or uniquely have an HP system, but that would be up to the developers. I put him at number 10 since it would be kind of a stretch to implement him as a boss as playable. And number 9 is Decidueye from Pokémon. His first appearance is Pokémon Sun and Moon in 2016, and his latest appearance is Pokémon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in 2017. Now, while I'm not the biggest Pokémon fan, Sun and Moon has been wildly successful, and there's always a Pokémon from the latest generation in each Smash game. And since there's already a final evolution for a water type and a fire type in the game with Greninja and Charizard, Decidueye would be the next logical step. Ivysaur is already playable as a grass-type Pokemon, but sadly not anymore. Decidueye is already a fighter in Pokémon Tournament DX, so it wouldn't be a stretch to make him up a moveset. But if I had to pick my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon, I would say Mimikyu, so that would also be a welcome addition. Number 8, Steve from Minecraft.
Steve? From Minecraft? I can feel the cringe flowing through my bloodstream.
Quiet, okay? This is my list. Get out of here. Alright. First appearance, Minecraft 2011. And I think his latest appearance is Retro City Rampage from 2012, but it's a bit hard to find his latest game. Now I know what you're thinking, Minecraft and Smash Bros? Well, whatever you may think of the game or its fanbase, I still think it's fun and one of the most influential and popular games of this decade. It's even the second best-selling game of all time, behind Tetris. Steve would be a great representative for both Microsoft and indie gaming. Minecraft would also give him no shortage of moveset ideas, and could play similar to Link with his sword, shield, projectiles, and other weapons. And by the way, I didn't play Minecraft a ton, but I played creative mode on my iPad a while ago, and I do think it's a pretty imaginative game. Number 7, Ganon from The Legend of Zelda. His first appearance is The Legend of Zelda in 1986, and his latest appearance is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition in 2018. And his latest appearance in the main series is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in 2017 as Calamity Ganon. Okay, Ganondorf is already playable, and he's super fun to play, but that's just one form of Ganon. While Ganon has been a major boss in many games of the Zelda series. When discussing a Zelda newcomer, many people want characters that have been only in one game, and they've only been in a major part of one of them. And besides Impa or even Tingle, Ganon has really been the only major character in multiple games that hasn't been playable in the Smash Bros. Series. Unless I'm missing something I don't know, I'm not a big Legend of Zelda fan. which is ironic since I main Link and secondary Sheik and play Ganondorf for fun. Anyway, I'm thinking since Ganondorf is fun, Ganon will be even more fun to play as an even bigger version. They could use the classic pig Ganon since Calamity Ganon might be hard to implement. Either way, it would be amazing. Number 6, Wii Sports Mii from Wii Sports. First appearance, Wii Sports, 2006, and latest appearance, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U in 2014. They were on the Woohoo Island stage. Okay, yet another explanation needed. Yes, Mii Fighters are playable already. I seriously used Mii Gunner as a secondary from 2015 to 2016. Except there was a little problem. None of them were viable, and there was arguments whenever Mii's wanted to use all of their specials. That's arranged for another day, even though all Mii specials being legal is logical. But anyway, it made a huge commotion. I just wish there was another Mii where they had just one moveset that everyone could use, so we would all be on the same page, and there would be no legality arguments. So I want the Miis from Wii Sports to be in, since they are so iconic and could even represent Miis better than the Mii Fighters. Wii Sports is such a classic game now for so many people, so I would love them to be playable. Love for them to be playable. I've been using Mii since I was a kid, and the Wii was the first console release I experienced. And with all the widespread sales and families, I know many could relate. They could use sports equipment from various sports from Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports, which could give them, the developers, a lot of options to make a moveset. Then, only the face and shirt color would be customizable, and they could provide guest Miis as the default, so no Miis would be needed to... So no Miis would need to be created in tournaments. Hopefully this would implement Mii's better. Number 5, Ice Climbers from Ice Climber. First appearance, Ice Climber from 1985, and latest appearance, Super Mario Maker 2015, and a 2016 patch as a costume. Now, Ice Climbers wouldn't exactly be newcomers, so this is the one returning character on this list. I actually made another version of this list with no returning characters, but that got lost on my old phone and I gave away to my grandparents. Ice Climbers just need to come back, and there's no way I wouldn't be able to work on the Switch's hardware. Although 8-player Smash with 16 climbers could be a challenge. They're such cute characters, and have already been a part of Smash Bros. Legacy. And with the new grabbing mechanics that prevent grabs from being before 1 second, since the last grab, along with patching, I don't think they'll have wobbling or chain grab problems in the new game. Hopefully, the Ice Climbers will be back in Smash Switch. Number 4, Min Min from ARMS. First and latest appearance, ARMS 2017. After Splatoon, ARMS was another major new IP for Nintendo, and the first on Nintendo Switch. I was hyped for the game a lot and played it for a good month before switching back to Smash Bros. In that time, I only played Min Min as my one character, which is different than in Smash Bros., where I like to switch around characters constantly in friendlies. Now, others have said Springman or Ribbon Girl would be the ARMS representative, but I'd like to point out that in-game, all of them are represented equally, and 10 characters are available from the start, no unlocking needed. Springman and Ribbon Girl were only prominent in the box art, reveal trailer, and promotional material. I think Min Min could be more unique than either of them because of her dragon arm mechanic. She has 2 unique arms this way, no matter what the equipable arms are. So that's why I want to see the Ramen Bomber in Smash Bros. Unless she's a Corrin clone, since they already have a dragon arm. I can feel Sakurai laughing now. Number 3, Ninten from EarthBound/Mother. First appearance, EarthBound Beginnings, 1989. Latest appearance, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS in 2014, in the background of the Magic Ant stage. Smash Bros. Has only one series with multiple characters without anyone from the first game of the series, and that's EarthBound, or Mother. Ninten could solve that. I'm such a big fan of EarthBound Beginnings, also known as Mother 1 or EarthBound 0. Now, it's not the most popular or the best in the series due to some tedious grinding and its inferior graphics. But I think the 8-bit graphics and the 80s gaming feel is what gives it its charm. It's also weirdly progressed the further. It's also weirdly the furthest EarthBound game I've progressed in, and it's one of my favorite games of all time, that being EarthBound Beginnings. Ninten also doesn't necessarily have to be a NES clone. They could use his side differently, or PSI. I know many want other EarthBound characters like Paula or Jeff, or the Masked Man in Smash, but Ninten would complete the trilogy of playable EarthBound characters in Smash Bros. Number 2, Heavy from Team Fortress. First appearance, Team Fortress Classic, 1999. I think his latest appearance is Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed for PC in 2013. His latest appearance in the Team Fortress series is Team Fortress 2 in 2007. Now, other than Smash 4, Team Fortress 2 has got to be one of my favorite games of all time, so Heavy definitely deserves the number 2 spot. I obsessed over it many years ago, even before I got a chance to play it. Heavy has got to be one of the most famous, funniest classes in Team Fortress 2, and as a Heavy main, I just gotta put him on the list. You could have Punch Gloves or Fist as standard attacks, the minigun as a neutral special, the shotgun as a side special, and his trusty sandwich as a down special. Now, if Smash Bros. Really had a Valve representative, it would likely be Gordon Freeman from the Half-Life series or Shell from the Portal series, as they're likely more famous and their games would have made larger contributions to the gaming industry. But this is my list, so I want TF2 on it. Now for some honorable mentions. One of them is Klayman from the Neverhood. I really admire the art direction, claymation, wacky soundtrack, and the humor of Neverhood, but I've never had the chance to play it as it's quite rare and only works on old computers. But even if I did play it, it's an extremely obscure game, so even for a wish list, there's no way he would be in Smash. I know of it since it's become a cult classic game and even had a crowd-funded sequel called Armicrog, which came out on the Wii U. But even though it's a spiritual successor, it didn't get good reviews and just isn't the same as the original. Another one is Tetris, and now as much as I would like blocky Tetramino as playable, it could be kind of a stretch to implement, but they could extend Tetris blocks as attacks. Tetris is a great puzzle game and has been wildly successful and influential, so I think it would be a good stage. Frisk from Undertale. I didn't play Undertale that much, as famous as it was, so I didn't have a large enough emotional connection to get Frisk on the list, even though the game is pretty good. I know Sans or Papyrus wouldn't be in Smash because Frisk is the protagonist. Besides, Sans is already in Smash. Number 1, Waluigi from Super Mario, of course. First appearance Mario Tennis from Nintendo 64 in 2000, and latest appearance Mario Party the Top 100 in 2017. Now, where is Waluigi? There's no reason he shouldn't be in Smash now. He's one of the most popular characters in the Mario series on the internet. His attitude is so relatable to a lot of people when he's envious or angry, and he's just so funny. I've liked Waluigi for a long time now, especially in Mario Kart. With Waluigi in the game, all 4 of the main Mario plumbers would be playable in Smash. The only complication is that he hasn't appeared in any main series games, but luckily he was an outfit and hat in Super Mario Odyssey. He has had a long history in the spin-off games and could represent that in his moveset, just like how his tennis racket is used as an assist trophy. Just like how his tennis racket is used in his assist trophy. I can safely say that Waluigi is my single most wanted character for Smash Bros. If I could pick just one character to be in Smash, I can safely say it would be Waluigi. That's about it for today, and I gotta say, I am sorry for this being so awkward. I've been rushing this video, and this is also my first scripted video, so I've not been looking at the camera the whole time. This whole thing has been kind of awkward to record, but I just had to do it before E3 because then they revealed a lot of characters. So if you want to, leave a comment, subscribe, and or leave a like. I appreciate any feedback or criticism, and thanks for watching my video. Goodbye.